After Syndey Sweeney, Gavin Casalegno's Dunkin ad is facing heat over the topic of genetics.
In Dunkin Donuts' new summer commercial, King of Summer, actor Gavin Casalegno is seen lounging by a pool, shirt open, showing off a tan. He then says to the camera, "Look, I didn't ask to be the King of Summer, it just happened. This tan? Genetics." Let's watch.
Look, I didn't ask to be the King of Summer, it just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer, literally. I can't help it. Every time I drink a Dunkin' Golden Hour Refresher, it's like the sun just finds me.
The outrage comes on the heels of American Eagle's Perfect Jeans campaign, which was slammed for allegedly glorifying white jeans. Let's watch that.
If you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Syndey Sweeney has very jeans.
Many on social media blasted the new Dunkin' commercial. Users were pointing out that ad commercials are allegedly getting obsessed with genetics these days, and some even vowed to boycott the company. Oh, this is one of these ones where I'm supposed to defend a kind of crazy left-wing position.
You don't have to defend anything, Niall. I mean, just talk about
I
it.
just find the furor about this so bizarre. There's a comedian I like who pops up on TikTok more than anywhere else, Matt Bushell, who was talking about the fact that among the things that people of a more liberal disposition could complain about right now, the Syndey Sweeney ad in particular seems like so far down the list. And the idea that there she is there talking about, you know, great genes, that it is a message of white nationalism or endorsing eugenics or whatever. Like, no, like don't let's not be silly. And the Dunkin' ad, which I have literally seen when we played it in the introduction there, seems just, I mean, first of all, it seems to have a generally fairly ironic kind of tone. Yeah. I mean, I don't think, maybe I should introduce my rising segments by saying, I'm the King of Summer, or whatever the thing is from now on. But it seems intentionally kind of a sort of nudge and a wink to that.
Sure, it's tongue-in-cheek, yeah.
I'm not really, anyway.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is silly, no surprise there. The Syndey Sweeney ad is what a lot of people miss, was based on an old Calvin Klein jeans ad with Brooke Shields, and people were responding to me when I said that, and they were like, well, no, the Brooke Shields ad was different. There were actually two, and there was one where she actually used the jeans double entendre or pun to sell the Calvins. And so this was basically a retread of that classic 90s ad. And she ends it with, "My jeans are blue." So it's like, come on, we know what she's doing there. And Syndey Sweeney has great jeans because she's a beautiful woman. Yeah. Like, I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. The Gavin Casalegno thing with Dunkin Donuts, I think people were trying to make it out like Dunkin had deliberately cut this ad because of Syndey Sweeney. For anyone who has even a semblance of idea of how corporate advertising works, ads don't just appear out of thin air after 2 days, right? This was obviously a long-planned campaign, was probably shot weeks ago, and the timing is more of a coincidence. Gavin Casalegno is also an actor in this really popular teen show called The Summer I Turned Pretty. I know about it because when I was a teen, I actually read the books that inspired the television series, and so he's sort of a rising teen heartthrob, and so of course he's going to be talking about his tan, and he's going to be shirtless in the commercial ad. I mean, this is much ado about nothing.
It is much ado about nothing. I would say, as someone who enjoys Dunkin Donuts myself, it doesn't tend to give me the kind of physique where I'd be lounging by the pool with my shirt open. That seems a bit of a struggle to me.
Well, have you tried the Golden Refresher though?
Well, that may make all the difference. Amber. Then I may be there with all my buttons undone after all of that. But like, I mean, it's just, you know, it all. Oh, he has one button buttoned. I'm being informed by our eagle-eyed production staff. But in relation to the whole, you know, look, ads deal in an idealized version of whatever they're trying to sell, and they often have these rather bizarre taglines. Which is is it Subaru? Is love is what makes a Subaru or something?
Oh, gosh,
It's like something
so
very
cringe.
peculiar
Yeah.
thing like that. So ads making strange claims or having a play on words or whatever is not that new. There's Syndey Sweeney up again doing her thing with her great jeans in both senses of the word, and it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
what's the problem?
My only issue with the Syndey Sweeney ad is that baggy jeans are apparently in now. Like, she needs a nice pair of boot cuts or something. But I was glad to see that people did not take the bait of the outrage, right? We actually saw American Eagle's stock increase by double digits. We had multiple reports of people trying to buy the jeans only to find out that they were sold out. And I must admit, I bought 2 pairs of American Eagle jeans.
Were you because you were so thrilled about the Syndey Sweeney ad, or they were just in your mind?
I hadn't thought of American Eagle jeans in a long time. They were huge when I was in middle school, just like the presidential fitness test. And the ad reminded me that they were pretty good jeans, and I hadn't bought them in a long time. And I went on and I saw a couple of pairs, not the ones Sydney's wearing in the ad, but they look nice. And I thought, why not? They were on sale too.
Well,
so
there you go.
Can't beat it.
It's a good deal all around.
Yeah.
I did see that thing of the stock price rising. One of the reasons being it sort of became a semi, not exactly a meme stock as such, but people were so, to your point, kind of outraged about the outrage that there was this backlash where it became like a thing to support Syndey Sweeney and of course try to make some money and support American Eagle by buying the stock, which did climb quite sharply at one point.
Yeah, and I just appreciate we've gotten to a place in culture where the reaction was not, oh my gosh, American Eagle needs to apologize and Syndey Sweeney has to do this groveling TikTok teary apology and we need to all say that we actually think the ad was racist and we're all on board with the woke, whatever the woke thing of the day is. Instead, it was like, no, actually, we're not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
This is normal. You guys are crazy. Let's move on.
No, there has been a calming down, and I don't even think among people who were who are broadly left of centre that there was widespread outrage. I think, in fact, there were some people who just love to create outrage got behind that one as their Syndey Sweeney became their character of the day, and now the Dunkin ad is their ad of the day, I guess. And next week they'll be outraged about something else.
The only thing I was surprised by was that Good Morning America picked up on it and actually ran with the Nazi dog whistle allegation on the Syndey Sweeney ad, and I thought, what are you guys doing?
That seems a bit ill-advised on their part.
Indeed.
I would have thought.
All right, up next, comedian Bill Burr shooting back at conservatives who called him woke and even taking on some mainstream media outlets. Hear what he had to say next.